Hey everybody, it's Friday. Uh, Out walking the dogs, sitting in the park right now, enjoying the day. And in a good faith effort, I thought I would start uh, picking on Democrats and progressives. Biggest problem is they're a bunch of pussies. They they want to hold the intellectual high ground, and I understand the need to do so. But when you say they go high or they go low, we go high. It's not it. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares, especially the other side. Republicans, conservatives, MAGAs, they they do not care about integrity. They don't care about how they're going to look uh, when history views them. They don't give a shit. They are willing to do whatever it takes to win an election and to get their way. There's no compromise with them, not anymore. It's their way or the highway. Every time they're in charge of Congress or there's a Republican president, there's no compromise uh, that's meaningful at all. And now it's probably no compromise at all, even if it's not meaningful. So Democrats, progressives, you guys shoot yourselves in the foot every chance you get. Whoever whoever came up with the term woke uh, ought to be beaten to within an inch of their life. Because what happened to that term? The Republicans, which this is something they're very good at, they'll take whatever you come up with that you think is trendy and makes you seem intelligent and progressive. They will take it and they will use it against you and they will weaponize it so that now every person who says they're woke um, gets destroyed. What else is there? Defund the police. Defund the police is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard come out of anybody. You couldn't you couldn't have not seen the blowback that would have caused from the other side, from people that live in high crime areas. There's probably 100 different ways you could have expressed the sentiment behind defund the police, but you fucked it up. And you said the dumbest thing. The only thing you could have said that would have been worse was, let's just get rid of the police altogether. Now, I know you meant well, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you meant. It's what they heard, and they're also using that phrase to beat the shit out of you in public polling. So much so that you've got Democrats coming out and saying that they'll never defund the police, and I don't agree with that. Yeah, because they're not dumb enough to say that out loud. These are just facts. I am on I am on your side, progressives, but somebody there needs to be a filter from an everyday man who is in the middle, who can say to both sides, you know what? Maybe not say that. That sounds completely fucking stupid, and I can see that coming down the road to bite you in the ass. Stop with the trendy little terms. This, like dark MAGA for the Republicans. That sounds dumb as shit. It sounds like a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons nerds, living out their fantasies in politics. Dark, dark Brandon. Shut the fuck up. Quit doing it. Okay, Trump sounds like he belongs in sixth grade, and he talks like it, and he bullies people like it. And you guys, you seem to think that you can play that card as well, but you can't. He's been doing it his entire life. You guys, when you try to act cute and funny and clever, it kicks you in the nuts every single time. So stop it. Stop it, Stop worrying about trying to please every tiny little sect of the left society, okay? And start preaching about and start pushing common sense policies, and start looking at reaching more people in broader circles than just, well, we got to get the transgender people, we got to get the LGBTQ plus community. Okay, yes, everybody deserves equal rights, and nobody should be bullied for who they are. And I don't care what you are. I don't care who you identify as. Doesn't matter to me. But to be pushing that as your main source of votes and policy platform is stupid. It is. Okay. How many people voted for Trump in the second election he ran in? 78 million. You think 78 million people are going to be swayed at all by you trying to push transgender equality rights? You can talk about that stuff if you want, but don't make it a major thing. Get into power and then affect those changes. Because what's keeping you from power is trying to push those changes onto people, and they're not ready for it. They're just not. They don't want to fucking hear it. There's too many other things going wrong in society right now. So stop trying to please these tiny little pockets and start pushing to get everybody remotely on the fence on your side with real stuff to talk about. And quit playing this fucking game of we're more sophisticated, we're more intelligent. That may be, yeah, I'm sure it is in a lot of cases, but it's not helping you. It's not helping you. You can be tough and still be respectable and clever, and that's what you should do most of the time. But when you see people just on the other side just tearing you apart piece by piece by saying what they know they need to say to get the votes, you guys better start doing the same, or you can kiss the country goodbye. Because after this election, I will be surprised if we ever have a real one again. And I'm not just the midterms. I think the next presidential election we have might be the last if we don't fucking get our shit together and start flying right. So, in a good faith move, I have said my piece on the about the left, so that I'm going to tear into both sides equally. And I'll have plenty to say about Republicans and conservatives in my next video. But I just wanted to get that out there. Get your shit together. That's all I can say. I don't want to identify as a Democrat anymore. I'm an independent until you guys figure it the fuck out. All right? Tough love. I love y'all.